Hi and welcome to this channel. My name is Catherine. Today we are gonna continue playing Scarlet Hollow episode 5. What are you talking about? There is no water. What the freak? Nobody else is seeing this? But there is. He just can't seem to see it. Not that it matters. Because his words are swallowed by the flood. Oh man, I'm getting cold shivers again. And I'm recording next to a radiator. I need to breathe for a moment. This all is so intense. I'm just breathing in and out. And things are gonna be fine. This is what playing horror games is like. Sometimes you gotta take some breaks and just breathe, even though we are probably drowning and our character is not able to breathe, but man, Scarlet Hollow doing this to me again. You feel like you're choking. There's water in your lungs, so there should be. Your ears are filled with the sound of a rushing current. It's cold and dark, and there are people screaming somewhere. These are the dolls we saw earlier, right? So many dolls, all of them have their parts to play. There are bodies in the water with you. They are all dead. 1,000 corpses, 1,000 homes, all torn to pieces. But the flood recedes. It hasn't happened yet. You are the mother of a daughter, and your daughter has told you about her terrible dream. Mother of a daughter, and daughter has told about a terrible dream. Okay. It's going to kill everyone. You're not the one who had the vision, not yet. It has only been described to you by the daughter you have been teaching, as your mother taught you. You're not the one who had the vision, not yet, but you will be the one who had the vision. Is this the implication that we are being given? You're the only one who can stop him, Mother, but you won't be strong enough. So the character we are seeing, let's unpack. Oh. Wait, I have an eyeball here? Interesting, our cursor changed. So character we are seeing has some sort of headscarf and braids. And it looks like it's winter. These cabins that we see look old. You're the only one who can stop him, Mother, but you won't be strong enough. Her words are heavy. How can you be sure maybe it's only a dream and our cursors are scissors with red threads? The village is doomed then. Of course I'll stop it, don't worry so much, daughter. So we get to choose the perspective of the mother. Dismissing, comforting, or all gloom and doom. Let's be comforting. Of course I'll stop it. Don't worry so much, daughter. That snap that we just heard was freaking scary. No, Mother, I've seen it. You will try to stop it, and you will die. But there's another path. Take my power, I give it willingly. Oh, I don't like where this is going. I won't destroy my own daughter, but I want you to be your own person. I can't do this to you. I can't lose you. It can't be that I'm destined to lose you. It's too cruel. And what is the difference between these two? I definitely am going to choose one of these two options. I'm not going to accept this. I would not accept these options if I would be a parent. I would not accept it. I won't destroy my own daughter, but I want you to be your own person. I can't do this to you. I can't lose you. Let's choose the second one. I hate that snapping sound. It makes things seem so freaking final. You will lose me in any path but this. If we do nothing, we'll die with everyone else. If we flee, I will have the weight of 1,000 lives on my shoulders. I couldn't leave. I would be lost either way. So what? There is no hope. I cannot save you. I cannot save myself. Maybe it was just a nightmare. This is the way it must be. Accept and take your daughter back. Reject and let 1,000 die. Would I save thousands or would I save my daughter? As a player, this feels a bit vague to me. I don't have understanding about what is going on in here. I don't understand what I'm seeing and why I'm seeing this. What is the water that took us here? Water is an element we haven't really encountered thus far in this game. Elements were mentioned next to the seals, so maybe the element of this seal was water. What is water thematically connected to? Memory, I don't know, emotions. Water nurtures, but so does warmth. Would I let 1,000 die to save my daughter? I'm not playing the good guy here. Reject and let 1,000 die. I don't know what that means. I'm not gonna take my daughter's strength. My daughter wants me to save those thousands. Maybe through me we can both live, or I can give my life to her. Maybe I can give my strength to her. It was just a dream, right? If I reject and let 1,000 die. Nothing is just a dream in this game. I'm afraid that I will lose Kanika if I choose the first option. I'm afraid that this is somehow some sort of cycle that I will choose now, and it will have to do with Kanika and Sybil, and then I'm gonna mess all of that up and I'm gonna lose Kanika, and that is gonna suck. If we are the good witch, our job is to protect the land and protect the people and make sacrifices. We cannot let thousands die. I don't know what the heck is happening now. Oh. You accept your daughter's decision. She's not the child she once was. And there is a confidence in her heart that you have no choice. There is a confidence in her heart that you have no choice but to respect. If something happens to Kanika, I'm not gonna be happy at all. Ah, you take her back. Her power becomes yours. The flood does not come. The village is saved, and no one ever knows the sacrifice that was made for their lives. No one but you. Years have passed. You outlive everyone you used to know. You move on. You meet new people. You start a new life. You have another daughter. This time the vision is yours. The piece of your first daughter that lives in you shows you what is coming. Rotting bodies in the streets, the smell of sickness on the wind, church bells ringing for an endless parade of funerals. An entire city whose gates will never reopen. Everyone inside the walls falling to the curse of plague. You are among their number, your body no longer strong enough to heal even itself. You are not enough to stop it. Not as you are. There is another path, a narrow thread. If you were stronger, you could tug at it and unravel the tapestry of the future. Mother, what's wrong? Your daughter will never be as strong as you are. Not after what you had to do, but she still carries in her some strength. Enough. Explain it to her as it was explained to you. Take your daughter back. I'm not gonna take my daughter back. If these are my only options, I'm gonna explain it to her. You tell her what's coming. You explain what she has to give up, what you both have to give up. You love your daughter after all. You will miss her as you miss your first daughter. What happened? Why don't I let her choose this time? I don't like that. She is angry. Even when you try to explain that she will be a part of you, that she won't die, she cries and cries, and she tries to run away from you. Fate is attempting to cut its loose thread. The entire city rests on this decision. Stop her from leaving. Let her go, give up on the city. I'm gonna let her go. This is too big of a weight to put on anyone. If she wants to go, she gets to go. Your daughter leaves you. You resign yourself to the future. She's one of the first to die. The streets flood with disease, and the bodies are buried, then burned, then left in heaps on the streets until no one is left to remember any of their names. Man, that's her right there. But that's not how it happened. Oh man, the entire city rests on this decision. Stop her from leaving. So we didn't get to choose after all. You do not let your daughter run from you. No plague comes. The city never knows that it would have been a ruin. But there is an unhappiness in you. She didn't understand, and what you took of her is angry, confused, restless. You will have to carry that with you. It is part of the burden of what you are. Though no one knows the depth of what you have done over the years, you have not escaped notice. You find yourself in a capital, in a place whose name has changed too many times to count. A war is brewing. The eyes of those who hold fate in their hands are on you, their lips asking which threads to pull and which to cut. And the tapestry is once again revealed to you. The war rages and it never stops raging. Bleeding that spans generations. Children born to die. Decades of pain that leave a raw wound on the world. Or it ends before it begins. The few die for the sake of the many. You can guide powerful hands to crush those that need crushing. If only you have more power of your own. You call your daughter to you. You raise them differently these days. The disquiet left by the reluctant daughter taught you a permanent lesson. They don't need convincing anymore. They are ready to return to you whenever you need them. Damn, that's not good at all. Well, none of this is good. Take her back and stop the war before it starts, but there will always be another war. Let her be free and plunge the land into generations of war. We were already shown that the violence of humans will leave a scar to everything. I want her to be free. I'm gonna be the selfish mother who wants her daughter to be free. You have a change of heart. It has to end sometime. You let her go. Hundreds of thousands suffer. Countless lives are cut short. Your daughter is among them. Even in her privileged place by your side, the war reaches her and the both of you burn along with everyone else. You saved her for nothing. But, of course, that's not how it happened. Take her back and stop the war before it starts. This daughter joins her sisters easily, as she has been trained to do. You are the only one who will remember her sacrifice and her name. A small rebellion is crushed before it becomes a revolution. The people in power are happy. You leave. You don't want to see any more visions of war. You set your sights on a place where there are no kings. And yet, even an ocean away, power finds you. A man with aspirations. Anyone can hold power here, you have discovered, if they're vicious enough to want it. The hunger in him senses the power in you, and for a time you humor him. You allow him to give you a life of comfort, you and your daughter. You don't see a future where he ever grows more powerful than you can manage. Not until the vision comes. Okay. A war like none of the world has witnessed. A fledgling nation devoured in the nest. A man who sits on a throne where none was meant to be. The world under his cruel fist, bowing to its crushing weight. The very ocean stained red by his influence. He is already on his way, you realize too late. You have been too close to him to see it. Your choices have already narrowed. The war is coming, whether you strike now or not. The loose thread striking out from a mass of blood with you too weak to grasp it. But you have a daughter. You always have a daughter until you don't. It's time to rest. Aren't you tired? Take her back and erase the man before his name can mean anything. I want to rest. I'm tired. I've done this too many times. I don't want to lose my daughter again. Of course you are tired, but the world needs you. You can't let it end like this. The part of you that is your first daughter can't let you. Take her back and erase the man before his name can mean anything. She joins her sisters, as is her destiny, and you remove him from the world. The hole where he was is filled by lesser men, none of whom remember whose shoes they're stepping into, and none of whom can hope to command the way he would have. Blood is spilled, less blood, but you still feel every drop. You hide yourself away from the world, you and your daughter. The visions still find you, but here they are small, the decisions simple. You make them all the same, helping where you can, a storm halted, a conflict settled. Until one day when you are shown a dark pit. Splintering wood, debris trapping everyone inside, bodies burning as the very rock catches fire. Children screaming as their flesh bubbles, then silence as lungs fill with smoke. The mind collapse. Now, you know the choice that lies in front of you. Take her back, not this time. You take your daughter's hand and you look her in the eyes. They're green like yours. You don't want to do it this time. You stare out over the hills together as a plume of smoke rises into the air, but you can't hear the screams from here. You assume you will die one day like anyone else. After all, you're long past due. Maybe you'll be lucky enough to know your grandchildren before you go. Then the man comes, and with him a vision. Is that Enoch's hat? It looks a bit like the hat that Enoch was wearing. He has already decided he's bringing something here, something ravenous that doesn't belong, but that has been pressing at the edges of your world, trying to find a way in. It has its way now, whether you help him or not. More of the thread you followed comes into focus, and for the first time you follow it beyond your death. Disaster after disaster, crisis after crisis, thousands of years of little cuts that you weren't there to mend. On and on it goes, longer than you can ever hope to follow. It's tall, eternal, and incalculable. Lightning strikes like veins of blood, like veins of minerals on that mine. Behind them, those look like veins of leaves, veins of roots. Also, they could look like a map. Bigger roads next to smaller roads. Choices that we have made. But there is a new threat too. If you are patient enough, if you are strong enough, when the moment finally comes, If you do everything right, you can devour this thing that sits outside the world. And it will give you so much power that you will never have to take back a daughter again. You could fix as many things as you'd care to fix. Floods, plagues, wars, kings. You look into her green eyes, so much like yours. You can't take her back and summon the entity into the world. So many daughters, so many choices that have been already made that led to this moment. I can't. But you did. Take her back and summon the entity into the world. You welcome her back, as you have with every daughter before her, and you help the man. And I'm gonna need a moment here because I'm assuming that this is the story of Sybil. This is the story of the witch. And now Kanika is missing. Has she already been taken back? Have I lost my love in this game? Oh man, I'm so nervous. He is arrogant. He cheats the thing from another world in every way he can. He wastes your time. There will have to be more daughters before the day comes that this will be over. But days and daughters come and go, and you are very patient. You have to be, if you're to stop the hurt that would scar a world without you there to guide it. And now you are here, on the cusp of the end, the final daughter. Oh no, my Kanika. Katie, what are you doing here? Are you real? Oh man, why does everything look like this? No, it doesn't matter. I don't care if you're a dream or not. Well, I'm glad I get a chance to see you again before I go away. No! And before you say anything, I've already made my decision, so don't bother trying to talk me out of it. Is it your decision or hers? She has proven more than capable of manipulating everyone around her. Nothing should be as old as she is. And yes, she maybe saved lives, but also no one should manipulate fate like that. I understand it has to be done. I'm sorry that it has come to this, but we both know how important this is. No! You're doing the right thing, Kanika. Your whole life has all come down to this moment. Fuck no! Sorry that I'm swearing. Thank you for saving us. Explore everything out here forgot about you, Kanika. It was like you didn't exist. What decision? How do we know any of that really happened? What exactly is she trying to prevent? Do you even know? And my romance option, you're too important to me, Kanika. I thought you knew that. I can't let you do this. I want my romance option. But I also want my explore options. I'm gonna try this and then I'm gonna use the romance option, and I'm hoping that I will have both of those, because if I won't... What exactly is she trying to prevent? Do you even know? That thing that Enoch brought, whatever it is, breaking out and causing havoc, and all those disasters my mom would be able to stop if she takes its power for herself. I'm so much smaller than all of that, but in this moment, I can be what stops it. I can be big enough. My life can be meaningful. Romance option, where are you? Oh, here's a new option. Do you really feel like you have to sacrifice yourself for your life to have meaning? Oh, I wanna do this as well. I wanna do this on the romance option. Please, game, let me do both. Do you really feel like you have to sacrifice yourself for your life to have meaning? Working at a shitty little general store in a dying town? Yes, I would call that pretty meaningless. And I think you and I both know I wasn't going anywhere in life. Sure, I told myself I'd be getting back to school, but it's not like I was working hard to get out of here, or I would have just sold the store by now. But I didn't, because some part of me knew I had to be here. Now I know why. I'm gonna use my romance option. You're too important to me, Kanika. I thought you knew that. I can't let you do this. We will find another way to stop the evil monster from getting out of wherever they are. I'm sorry. I didn't know then what I know now, or I never would have let you in. You've got it all wrong anyway. I'm not important or special, not on my own, not when compared with what I'm about to do. But you are. And I know how that sounds, but I mean it. How many people can say they get the chance to change the future? Like, really change it? It's okay. It's not even like I'm dying. I'm just becoming part of something else. I'm feeling lightheaded. I have not been breathing properly whilst reading these conversation options, and this is so intense. This moment is so intense. Kiss her. Okay, there were other conversation options. You're right, I shouldn't be selfish. You found your purpose. If this is what you really want, thank you for saving us. Kiss her. Is that really true, or did she just raise you to think that way? I don't want you to die, but I don't want you to go. Stay with me, please. Have you ever been happy, Kanika? Have you ever been allowed to make a single decision for your own joy? These preach. Your mom has dictated your whole life to you. Reject her just this once. That's the most important thing you could ever do. I want to try all these options. But I also want to kiss her. Maybe kiss says more than 1,000 words. You don't waste time on more words. You take her by the shoulders, and before she can say anything to try and stop you, your lips are on hers, pressing them into silence. Look at her. She tries to say something, some half-hearted protest, but as your tongue... No, well, that got spicy. I meant to keep that innocent, but I guess we are using the whole chicken instead of a feather. But as your tongue slips into her mouth, it turns into a tiny moan. She leans into you. You hold her closer, your arms pressing her body against yours, her skin soft and comforting and warm. You can tell she feels the same. It's as if she's never been held before. A desperation to her touch as her hands creep up to your shoulders, shaking, nervous. She lets you kiss her deeper, seeming to blissfully forget where she is, losing herself in your arms, if only temporarily. It feels like the seconds slow down, as though time itself comes to a stop as you hold each other. But then she's pulling away, back out of your reach. Katie, I can't. You know I can't. I have to do this. We don't know what she showed us is going to happen. Doesn't this feel more real to you? Have you ever been happy, Kanika? Has she ever let you be happy? Stay with me. I love you. I don't want to forget that. I would want her to once be happy. No more sacrifices. Have you ever been happy, Kanika? Has she ever let you be happy? Of course, I mean, I had a good childhood, my dad. She pauses. She killed him, didn't she? To make me come back. Everything good in my life, it went away. She always made it go away. Don't let her make you go away too. She didn't manage to make me go away. I'm here, despite her efforts. She's never seen you as a person. Don't let her decide that for you anymore. Start crying. She's never seen you as a person. Don't let her decide that for you anymore. Do I have any right to be a person if it means other people die? Things are not black and white. I don't know what made her to believe that in the first place, but they are not. But she made it that way. She made me for this, made it so that I would be alone enough to make this choice. Oh, she's beginning to cry. Look at my pretty Kanika. Whoever makes her cry, I'm gonna make them pay. I'm not alone though. You came to find me. Tears break through Kanika's certainty. Let me protect her. Story, please let me protect her. And the witch's illusion breaks with it. Quiet, dear. There's no need to let Katie talk you in circles. You already know the right answer, remember? Look at those ties. Her words. How she has grown. Again, we saw Julius trying to raise a kid, trying to raise a child in the most messed up way. And now we see how Sybil has pruned Kanika to be what Sybil needs Kanika to be. Kanika does not have worth in Sybil's eyes. Even if Sybil would tell herself that it's all for the good cause and she will be able to save everyone, Kanika is just a tool to her, not a daughter. Just a resource, just like the other daughters were before Kanika. Let me go! I don't want to do this any... Katie, you have no idea the kind of danger you're putting yourself in by being here. You think you're doing the right thing, but all you are doing is dooming countless lives, starting with yours. Tabitha, too. She carries a heavy burden, but she doesn't have to. Not anymore. You two can be the family you were always meant to be, free from the sins of generations past. If you let me do what needs doing. Kanika can't save you on her own, but I can. I'm only able to tell you so much, but I tried to show you what I could. I'd hope you would be able to trust me by now, for your sake. This is the only way your story gets a happy ending. Go if you manipulated. Apologies for my language. Street smart, she is telling the truth. Well, that sucks. Explore, but it won't be a happy ending without her. What kind of happy ending is it if Kanika dies? So it's her life or mine. Is that what you're saying? Sybil, this feels evil. When he's already going to take care of me, I don't need your help. Why can't you just be direct? Why all this mystery? Let her finish what she started. Grab Kanika and pull her free. I'm grabbing Kanika and pulling her free and everyone will freaking die, or I don't know. Kanika does not want to do this. I'm gonna grab Kanika and pull her free. You take Kanika's outstretched arm and pull. Let's go! Stop! You don't know what you're doing! Kanika, please! You understand how important this is. I don't think I do. I only understood what you wanted me to understand. You didn't let me think any differently. Well, I'm thinking differently now. I'm getting the hell out of here and I'm taking Katie with me. Freak yeah. At her declaration, the dream around you starts to waver. It's losing its shape. Damn. No, come back. But it's too late. The illusion is coming apart. Kanika pulls you with her, and the world shifts nauseatingly around you both. It feels like you're being buoyed upwards, ascending rapidly, her grip firm, as reality seems to rush to meet you, until finally you surface. Oh man. Where are we? You're outside, it's raining. You have no idea where you are. And I want to see this entire image. Do we see ditchlings? No, we do not see ditchlings, but we see a lot of waste, cans, bottles. Tire? Yeah, wait. Could this be Tetanus Lake? Maybe. I mean, we heard, was it in the first chapter, and then when we were at the church, that there would be this area filled with rubbish called Tetanus Lake. So could this now be it? Pastor Daniel. Tulip. Janie. Wait, this was the ending? This is the end of episode 5. Only one major content update remains until the story reaches its conclusion in the final chapters. This was definitely an interesting chapter. I think from my part, this might have been a tad shorter than the other chapters, but that was simply because of my choices. I tried to explore as much as I was able to, but I'm gonna focus on following my street smart and pet pal options, because those are the traits that will color my experience with this playthrough. Can't wait for the final chapters to come out. If I have understood correctly, the final chapter should include both episodes 6 and 7. Based on what I know now, I don't know if that party with Avery is gonna happen. We witnessed something horrible during this day, and I don't know how Avery is doing. I don't think he's gonna be holding any parties tomorrow, even though Stella said that he would be holding a party, and then we should be having the funeral on Sunday. which should be the last day. And if we survive that, we have survived a full week in Scarlet Hollow. And like they said, we might not be able to save everyone, we might not be able to save even ourselves. But whew, what a roller coaster of emotions this one was. Thank you so much for joining me as I played this, and if you enjoyed what you saw, leave me a like, subscribe to this channel. I'm gonna play the final chapters when they come out. I just love this. I can't wait to find out what happens next. Take good care of yourselves, and hopefully I'll meet you via some other video on this channel.